up, you guys? It is Mary.
And Alma.
And we invite you guys to like,
Share.
subscribe,
And comment.
So we have 3 days of shows that we missed. So we're gonna start with the Kardashians because that's where we left off.
Yes.
But I think this episode was quite interesting. I actually really liked it.
I did.
But
I really did.
How did it start off?
Well, the mom
went to go see Courtney, right?
Right. She went to go see Courtney to say, look, my birthday is coming. As we all know, I'm doing this party at the house.
Oh, yeah,
I would
she
really
promo
like
for the Kardashians.
I would really like to have Scott.
No, that's not how it started. First, it started off with Chris seeing Courtney on the couch. And then after that, she went to go and see Scott. Mm-hmm. And then that's when she went to go and see Courtney at the dressing room.
Yeah.
So
that is so true. Yeah, she was talking to Courtney first.
On the couch.
And there was a really, you know what I'm really enjoying? And it gives me a lot of hope and inspiration. And I think it should inspire a lot of families, especially families that, the mom doesn't have a good relationship with the daughter or something like that. That's not my case. Knock on wood. That will never be my case. But it's beautiful to see how their relationship has grown, because there was a time, really, they had a very contentious relationship, she and Courtney.
Yeah.
And so it's just nice to see how there's just so much, she has so much care for Courtney. I mean, I used to look at Chris sometimes and be like, she's so insensitive. In terms of when it came to Courtney, and she has her favoritism and stuff. But I love to see this side of her that's so loving and kind to Courtney and stuff. I guess she's just in a better place. But I just
I think it's because Courtney's in a better place and she's not trying to have resentment or be having fights with her.
She's not
peace.
Sensitive, because I used to be like Courtney. That's how I used to be, very sensitive, without the zingers. Courtney has some serious shade. She used to throw some serious shade. Like so I used to be like her in terms of I was very sensitive, and I'll always challenge when someone says something that was. I did not let anything just roll off my back, especially when it came to certain people. And I got to a space where it was just like, it is what it is. I ain't gonna bother myself. And I just didn't let things get to me anymore. So stuff that got to me before, it just didn't get to me anymore. And I've just been in a better place, and it's been years now. I've been in this wonderful space, and because of that, I haven't had issues with people that I was having issues with before. So that's nice. So yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. She has changed quite a bit.
But I feel like she's at peace now. She's been going to therapy. She's actively has been working on herself for years and everything. Mm-hmm. Because, you guys know how Courtney was. She was the one who would not cry. She was very, the tough one in the group and everything.
Yes.
And I felt like she had to do that because she had to be a mother to her lover. Yeah. And he couldn't have himself together. And he was putting her through a lot of stuff.
And sometimes what happens is, these lovers, they will cry more than you. Yeah,
so it's you can't even heal.
So it's you can't even cry. Even when they mess up, even when they do something to you, they start crying. That's before you can even cry about what they did. So now you're watching them, comforting them. What is that?
That's that narcissism. And we are going to get into that.
Explain it to me, please.
Yeah, we're going to get into that narcissism with Scott later on, because he really went after Kendall. But that's at the end of the show.
Yeah.
But anyways, so there's this really sweet moment with Courtney and Chris.
Yeah.
Where she actually said, did Travis ever tell you about the story about why he really came to Calabasas? And she was like, no, what was it? So she said, the thing is, Travis actually came one day, told me that, the reason why he moved to Calabasas was because, you were living in Calabasas, and he always knew that you were the love of his life. And he knew that, if I can't be with her, or if I can't date her or love her or whatever, for whatever reason, if she's with somebody else, then at least I'll be next to her. And I thought that was very sweet. It's because the whole time you're here chasing after, you're here trying to make it work with your baby father, and trying to be in these other relationships, but the perfect one for you is just right around the corner. He's thinking of you
there, and isn't that
and
always the case?
Yeah. 2 blocks down the street from him. And I just thought that was beautiful. I know there's some people online who are saying that was creepy. I don't think it's creepy. I think when a man is really into you, he will have these plans in his head, already for you, and you might never know, but I thought that was just extremely sweet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like he was on his back porch stalking her. Like, I feel like Scott is more creepy than that.
But, like, I'm
honestly.
just going to be, like, this friend.
I'm
going to be around
her.
you and stuff like that. And, I wonder if also he had, like, low self-esteem about approaching her. Because, after the plane accident that he had and had all those burns, maybe he feels like, and then he's not getting on a plane anymore, so he has that psychological
and he knows that she loves to travel
trauma, and then the physical trauma. So I'm sure he's thinking, will she accept me just the way I am?
But also,
and so you don't want to maybe put yourself out there,
but the
and
thing
get
is,
rejected.
Yeah. But I think with that is, Courtney had to let him know, because she said the thing is, one day, it was during the pandemic, whatever, and we just started talking and stuff like that, and, we will always play house. Yeah. So even she was in her mind, like, saying, like, this would be nice. Like, she was playing house, and she was, like, saying that she was attracted to him. Because I remember, I think it was, like, in the second episode that she also said that,
she was the first one to kiss him.
She was the first one to make a move. Like, she said that she just kind of put it out there. Like, they were texting, that she just started flirting with him, and then he would flirt back. Yeah. And then when I kind of let it be known, he asked me on a date. Yeah. And it was a movie or whatever, right? And then
I think it was a date. She just went over.
No, he asked her. No, he said he asked her on a date or whatever. Okay. So they went to go watch a movie. And then the thing is, like, he had not kissed her. He did not make any move, which is what I say about, if a man's really interested, he's going to be a little bit scared, a little timid. Like, nervous, he wouldn't want to go and grab your booty the first day. Like, he's not going to try to make any advances towards you like that, because he respects you. Yeah. So she said the thing is, so he tried to play another movie, and she's like, I ain't got time for this movie marathon. So I just went ahead and kissed him. So I think, she had to put it out there, because he didn't want to step any boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I thought that was sweet.
I thought that was very cute also. I did.
Yeah. But let's talk about how Chris got slapped in the face by Scott.
So, well, she tells with the Courtney, disrespect. I think that, do you think you and him should
because she talked about Scott. Yeah, because she's like, you think you should have a conversation with him? She's like, no.
No, because he and I would talk all the time
about the kids,
right? And then she said, Chris was a little surprised, like, because it seems like Scott being very manipulative. Very. When he talks to the mom, Courtney and I, we really need to have a talk. But you're talking to Courtney almost on a daily basis about the children. So what is this extra talk that you need to have? You see, he wants to have a talk where it has nothing to do with the kids. Yeah. Just about you and me situation.
There's no
and you don't have any situation. It's over.
You don't see Travis Scott. You don't see Travis Barker's ex there. You don't see the exes there. Like, you never see his ex-wife on the show. You never see her, or whatever the case may be, harassing them. Yes, you're an only child. Go marry somebody your own damn age and get a family. Well, like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. You are the boyfriend who treated her like crap. Yes, you are the baby father. Yes, you have no parents. But the thing is, she has a new man in her life, and you need to respect that. Yes. Get your head out your own ass.
And we are sympathetic about the fact that both
actually, I think I'm not sympathetic to Scott. No. You had 20 years to get your shit together, and you want us to be sympathetic towards you. What about Courtney, when she had to go through all this stuff? What about her? Like, it's ridiculous. It's like you get divorced or you break up with somebody. It's like all of a sudden you want to hang over my head that, oh, I'm still here and I was waiting on you. Yeah, you should have been waiting on me, because the thing is, you were here. Yeah. You basically put me through all this stuff, all this cheating. And now when I have somebody who loves me unconditionally, you want me to sit here and have a conversation with you. The thing is, I have a man now. Our relationship is not going to be the same. You will not be coming to family vacations. I will not be seeing you cabbage patching. We're not running down the yellow brick road together in the sunset. I'm running down the yellow brick road with my tattooed boyfriend. Okay, just Go somewhere. Like, for real, go somewhere. Go get some damn healing and get over her. Because at this point, it's stalkerish behavior. Like, for real. Like, we have to talk about the Kendall and the Scott thing. Because it was too much. But, yeah, so Chris was there telling her about, do you think you should have a conversation? She said no. And, Chris, this is your fault. Because you should have took your daughters to lead. And that's when he went and slapped her in the face with a disrespect.
Right.
Like,
so they were at the restaurant.
So she takes him to some kitchen grill named Marie.
It was a nice place.
I thought it was nice.
But he was like, why are we coming here? She's like, oh,
this is my birthday dinner.
Birthday dinner?
You know, this ain't your damn birthday dinner.
Are you having a party? Because he has been around them so long. He knows all their habits.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. She's like, well, yeah, just,
I'm just having a dinner. Well, she started revealing details slowly. But she was just like, yeah, he's like, I'm having a party. Not a party. She said, I'm having a dinner. He's like, oh, is there going to be caterers there?
You bring me to this place.
This chicken shack? He's like, what am I, chopped liver? And then, or whatever. And then she was like, I'm not even having a party. Like, it's just going to be a dinner. There's going to be some caterers. He said, oh, is it from Nobu? He said, yes, it's from Nobu. Also, the fanciest effing place in LA is going to be catering it. Okay, Chris. Like, why am I not invited? Like, this is just ridiculous. Like, I would like to be at least invited to some family functions. Go away. Go away.
I was like your son and all this stuff he's saying. And Chris was just like, in the confessional, he is being a little bit of a victim.
Yes. And then she's like, he just needs to grow up. Well, you need to grow up and stop mothering him. You ain't his mother. Yeah. I know his mother has passed, but my thing is, Chris, you are a mother to your daughter first.
Yeah, and yes, we feel sorry for.
She feels sorry for him.
No, we feel sorry for anyone whose parents passed away. Anybody whose parents,
of course, but don't use that as a thing to be a manipulator and a victim. And he grow up.
And he kept saying, "My parents died. Everything's my parents died. I've been looking to you." Okay, Scott,
your parents have died like a decade ago.
No, was it a decade ago?
No, it was like early in the show. It was I'm gonna Google this.
No,
it has been more than 5 years.
But the thing is, it takes a while, and I think the reason why it's hurting still so much
because he's a lower Courtney, he can't have her.
You have to go to counseling for this grief, and
Mom, he doesn't want to because he's manipulating her.
Have other friends apart from the Kardashians that you can hang with, that you can go on trips with, that you can do stuff with. Counseling will help you with that. But it's time to let go. Courtney, she's engaged. She's one step to be married, and she is very dedicated. Okay, and they're trying to have kids.
9 years ago.
Oh, wow.
This don't make no sense.
Oh, wow. So, but he has not dealt with it. He has not dealt with it. That's why.
That is not their problem. You are a grown-ass man. Okay, there are people who die, who have parents who die. There are single children. They have nobody. They don't even have another family that they can go to. They have nobody. They have to survive on their own. Yeah. My thing is, he does not want to go and get counseling because he wants to use it as a manipulation tactic.
Courtney has been his rehab center for so long. He does not know where to go now.
And I think it's so unfair that the family keeps on enabling. The thing is, it's
stop enabling him.
Yeah, the thing is, when the family stops enabling him, maybe then he'll actually start to move on with his life.
I think he will now because everybody seemed to have shut the door. But let's
continue.
I don't think so. So,
but anyway, but also she was like, I'm not like, I think she had said something about like how, you're being really mean, Scott, or whatever. He's like, well, you have a mean bone in your body. She's like, I don't have a mean bone in my body. Yeah, he said, you are very mean, actually. She's like, well, that's kind of rude. And so my thing is, he's there.
Who went there, Chris?
Yeah, that's my thing. If you would have just left him alone. You should not have even taken him
for lunch or anything like that. But he probably would have called her. Is it your birthday? Are we doing something?
That's when you block his ass.
He should be blocked by now, at least for a month.
I mean, like, this is ridiculous.
Oh, but he shows up. He does the show up. Remember, he showed up at Kim's place.
What? Security, Scott is no longer allowed to pop up at my door.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Pull what you did on Kanye for your daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
Scott.
How about that? It don't make no sense. I mean, I understand, parents die, woe ye, kush, pats on back. But this is ridiculous, Scott. This is actually ridiculous.
But that's
you
what
are a grown man. You have kids.
Using Courtney as a rehabilitation center all these years.
Y'all haven't been together for years. She has been with Travis for almost a year.
And then when
you haven't
she
got
was
yourself
not
together
there,
yet.
he continued to use the Kardashians as a whole rehabilitation center.
Well, the thing is, y'all allow it. So I mean, if he
so now
is
he really got to
insulting-
find rehabilitation.
It really don't make no sense. It's actually quite disgusting. But anyway, so
Chris went to see Courtney.
Yes, when they were doing the promo for the Kardashians or whatever, and basically asked her, I feel like I'm cheating on Travis or I'm cheating on Scott, but really you told Scott in the meeting that you felt like you were cheating on Courtney if you come in, So it's like y'all saying two different things. But she's like, I don't know, like I want him to still, I want like him to still be around or whatever stuff, but I just don't know what to do. She's like, no, I totally understand, like that's fine, but
she did. And she said, whatever, we just want you to be happy.
And we want you to enjoy your birthday the way you envisioned it.
Yeah. So,
but the thing is, I feel like, it's okay for him to come around to certain things.
Yeah,
not to every single damn birthday.
Yeah.
But like maybe once a month.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, the
fine.
mother's birthday, fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but, yeah. Because my thing is,
at the end of the day, it's your
Courtney.
birthday.
Yeah.
Like
at the end of the day, Courtney, you have Travis. He is such an amazing protector. And he really cares about her. And we really saw that love, that affection, that protection during the birthday.
Yes, we will
but let's get into the birthday
she
party.
invited Scott. So here we are at the birthday. Yes.
Her house is phenomenal.
It's
Court's got a
beautiful.
whole new house, honey. She got a whole closet full of china,
Chris,
wine.
yes.
She got the
Ooh,
wine
that
glass
house
with the martini glasses. She's wearing a pearl dress with a nice print, honey. I was like,
I
you
didn't
should
even
buy
see
me,
the pearl dress. I didn't even see that. But it was a beautiful.
Very
that china
rich.
room was very nice.
It smelled like luxury.
Yeah. I think when you get to that age and she got the house done for herself for her birthday. So it was like a birthday gift to herself.
Yeah, she moved in right on her birthday.
So I was very happy for her. Very happy for her.
Yes. So Travis was there with his woman. Chloe was there. Tristan wasn't there, but Rob was there. There's like a very brief clip.
I did not even see him.
Yeah, there's a very brief clip of him there.
Oh, okay.
But yes, so Rob
Everybody was there.
Kim was there, except for Kylie and Kendall.
Yeah.
And Ellen was there with her wife and
Mm-hmm.
everything.
That was nice.
But she was like, it's so amazing to see that you're fine and everything and stuff like that. And that, you have this new lease on life and everything. I don't really think Ellen likes Courtney that much. I don't
think so. When Kim was on the Ellen show, she just kept on throwing shade at Courtney. And I just felt like, it just seemed a little fake. She was all, here comes the romance man. And she was so nice to them.
But she didn't talk
Kim
about
was
their
at her talk show.
Yeah.
It didn't seem to me like she had anything really positive to say about Travis and Courtney. So.
And even when they were sitting down talking or whatever, like Ellen was talking to him or whatever, she wasn't talking about their love. Mm-hmm. She was talking about how he's fine. How he's okay. And that's fine because he's went through stuff or whatever, but it just seemed like you were kind of going out of your way not to really talk about their relationship.
Yeah.
And even Travis had to be like, she's the one who changed me. Like, she made me better. So that's what I loved about Travis. He's always thinking about Courtney.
Yeah. And I don't think she even recognized that when he said that. Ellen.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think she has. Anywho.
But yes, anyway, so Travis and Courtney were talking to each other, and guess who saunters in? Scott!
Yes,
so
yes.
He sauntered in or whatever. He brought a gift or whatever, and he's immediately like looking for Courtney. And he's like, even as he's talking to mom, I got you a gift, but I want you to open it in front of me, because I know it's just what you like. Right? She's
then
like, that's so nice. Hugs Chloe extra long and stuff like that. And then he like fakes like he's on the phone, quickly dials some number. I saw that. I was like, this fool. So he's like this when he comes to
as he's walking kind of past them. He kind of passes them
a little bit,
walks around, and so they kind of move, and then he kind of comes. Oh, okay, yeah. Hey.
And he said, "Congratulations, brother." And he said, "Congratulations, brother," whatever, stuff like that. And then he
Courtney looked like she was getting ready to laugh
so hard, and she was like, oh, it's so nice to see you, or something like that. He's like, yeah, I haven't seen you two like together, but congratulations, doll, or whatever. I was like, because
awkward.
And then Chloe's like, this is just so awkward. Like, this isn't even our relationship, but for the siblings, it just seems so awkward. Well, y'all need to stop being so damn invested. That's why he can't move on.
I know.
Date somebody your own age, marry somebody, fall in love genuinely, and maybe you'll have your own family with her.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah.
He is the new, you have been replaced. I'm sorry. But it is what it is.
So everybody goes to sit down.
Yes. So Ellen's like, oh my God, Travis is. So they're like in a corner somewhere. like there. And Ellen's like, oh my God, Travis and Courtney are making out. They'll be over here in an hour. So I'm just like, girl. And then Chris is like, oh my God, Scott's over there with her martini. She said, look, Scott's looking or whatever. And then Chloe's like this, and then he's like rubbing her head, and he's like holding her. He said, I love you, my baby. I love you, my baby. I was like,
I just the way he holds her. But
so
you know what
extra
I
long to kiss her.
You know what I loved about the rubbing of the head?
It was like a massage.
It was like a massage trying to just
relax
her. And, I think he probably gets all those massage techniques. I'm sure he went through a lot of that when he was going through. It was part of his rehab and stuff and his physical therapy.
Yeah.
And because when I was doing physical therapy, I had a lot of those massages and stuff like that. Sometimes they're like, ow. But,
yeah.
So he knows how to kind of relax her, and then he started to kiss her, and she said, we were actually holding back. And I thought so, because I was like, oh, they're not even kissing, because usually they would have been kissing.
You would have been rubbing her booty.
Walked in, but they weren't doing that. So I thought that was very beautiful.
But he was rubbing her, holding her, whatever. He's like, I love you, my baby. And you were just like, his shoulders are up, holding her, just like she was like a little puppy, just loving on her and everything. And then Scott's like this on the phone, like, he's like, that is just disgusting. Like, his face was like, like he was just in disbelief. Like, this cannot be my life right now. She's like, we were really holding back. Like, I didn't even know anybody was watching us. Like, Courtney was shocked.
Why are you even standing there? You should have been sitting down at the dinner table. But that would have been a clear view.
But you know what? I'm happy. I think that they should be making out more often. I feel like if he experiences that enough, he will stay the hell away. Because it will be uncomfortable.
Well, he surely...
And then,
I don't think he was. He didn't think that they would be that bold to do that in front of him. And so,
when they were going to sit down or whatever, and then it's like Chris. So it's like
they put him right opposite Travis.
No, opposite Courtney. He was sitting staring right at Courtney because she said, "Sit right here, Scott." Which I felt like, Chris, why are you doing that? He should be sitting in front of Travis, so he wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they had them sitting right across the table from each other, whatever,
something like that. Being sitting right in front of Ellen's wife. You know what I'm saying?
But Chloe was there. But what was so cute was that they were at the table, right? Mm-hmm. And then she was like, so she was like, what do you want to drink, babe? Like, should we have Moscato or should we have red wine?
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you want, my baby? And then she's like, red wine? He said, yeah, red wine would be great. He said, whatever my baby wants. I was like, this God. And then Chloe's like, so you going to eat? And then Chloe's like, so are you going to eat? He's like, I ain't even got no damn appetite.
He said, I am so not hungry right now.
I thought it was hilarious. I was like, good. Let you experience that. If you see that enough and this grosses you out enough, maybe then you'll leave her the hell alone.
Exactly.
That don't make no sense.
It really does not make any sense.
Go away. Go away. But yes, so now fast forward. Actually, we didn't even talk about Kim.
Which one?
But remember, Kim was in the beginning. She was taking her baby bar exam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, anyway, Kim, but basically the episode did start off with Kim trying to take her bar exam or whatever. We don't know if she passed or not or whatever, but it's nice.
One thing I know, she was in her closet when Scott walked in.
Yeah, just popped up.
And I guess she was trying to dress up for the premiere or whatever.
Yeah, when it was for Paris Hilton's...
Paris Hilton's wedding, yeah. But, she laughed really... I haven't seen Kim laugh like that in a very long time. she was so happy, and it's nice to see her. Because for the longest time, she was just like, do you want to laugh or smile?
Kanye told her not to be smiling. You know, he don't never smile.
But it was nice to see her genuinely just laughing.
Yeah.
And being so happy. I'm happy to see that, you know.
Even Scott said that, I FaceTimed you last night. What were you doing? She's like, I was a little busy. He's like, oh. Yeah. And then she's like, well, I'll tell you guys what's going on later or whatever, so with that.
Yeah.
But they were basically talking about Pete.
Yeah.
But fast forward to the ending where now it's basically what was it? I think they all came to Chris's house. It was Kendall there.
Kendall came first, right? And then Scott
showed up with his dog. Everyone was talking about how Kendall couldn't cut a cucumber.
Not everybody knows how to cut things, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Some people cut vegetables, some people don't.
I mean, but at the end of the day, Chris did call out her chef, but Kendall denied. And she cut her own cucumbers. I think she was just trying to cut them very thinly. I don't know how to cut mine thin. I don't.
It does not. I
didn't think it was that serious for Twitter to make it like she can't cut a effing cucumber. I was like, y'all just sit down somewhere.
Even if she doesn't know how to cut a cucumber, sometimes if you've grown up in some of these families and you have had
servants and stuff like that,
I mean, you probably will not know how to do certain things, and that's just how your lifestyle is. Just like, for example, maybe if someone who did not grow up like that, grew up the way they did, right? Maybe they will not know how to host a party or how to walk on a red carpet or whatever.
Yeah.
There are certain skills they have that we may not have.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You don't need to make a big deal out of every little thing.
Yeah. But anyway, so basically what happened was, Chris, Kendall, and Scott were sitting down. He was at the head, Chris was over here, and then Kendall was in the middle.
Yeah.
So basically he was talking to her, whatever, stuff like that.
About Kendall's party.
About Kendall's birthday.
They all have birthdays around October and November. I think the only person who doesn't, is Courtney. And maybe Rob. But they all have birthdays October, November.
But yeah. So what happened was he was talking to her about, I wasn't invited to your birthday dinner or whatever. She's like, the thing is, I didn't have a birthday party or anything. It was really just me and my closest friends or whatever and stuff. And then Chris was like, she didn't have a dinner. She was like, but yes, I did have a dinner, Mom. You were there. But I think what happened was that Chris actually hosted a little dinner as a surprise and then invited them or whatever.
No, I don't think her mom came. Because she was saying, my mom wasn't
No, she said the dinner was there. And she said she had a dinner. Oh, okay. But Chris was there or whatever, stuff like that. He was like, but wasn't Courtney there? Wasn't Travis there?
Yes, he kept on asking about Courtney and Travis. Were they there?
And then she was like, yes, Scott, but the thing is, if I don't want an uncomfortable situation, then no, I'm not going to invite you. Yes. He's like, then why would it be uncomfortable? Because of how you're acting right now. So obsessive. I thought it was so ridiculous. This man's going off. Was Courtney there? Was Scott? Was Travis there?
You know what is so funny? Kendall had been in the confessional talking about Scott is her brother. He's like her blood brother. And then when this stuff happened, she's like, she's my sister. As if to say,
I'm not your brother. Yeah, you see, this is why you don't get involved with exes. You just don't do it.
That was hilarious. And she's like, I have always stood up for you.
Even at her engagement.
Right, Ma? And she's like, yeah, Kendall. Scott did not care. Scott was highly upset.
But there was that manipulation stuff. You wouldn't be invited to everything. She has a man now, Scott. It's not going to be the same. Nobody wants your stalker ass staring at me as I'm here making out with my fiance. We don't want those googly eyes at us, okay?
Because guess what? Travis is not stopping.
He's not stopping nothing, boo.
He is not stopping to...
That is his woman.
Look, make out with her. And guess what? It's going to be uncomfortable for everyone who's there because all her friends will be watching that instead of just enjoying the birthday.
Yeah, so also it's the people around them as well.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, because Courtney and Travis are always in their own little world, it doesn't matter to them. And I think that's beautiful. That's how it should be in relationships. So that's, it is what it is. But she ended up storming off. She was very upset. I'm done with this. She left her cucumbers and hummus, honey, on the table, child.
No, I think she took it. Anyway, she was hot.
She was very upset.
I cannot deal with this confrontation and all that. So
I just thought it was too much. Time. You're obsessing about whether Courtney was there or Travis was there.
Courtney and Travis there? He's
It's just like the ex that won't go the F away. Like, just go away.
In the preview, he's telling the mom, he seems like, everyone is just like dumping me. And the mom was just like this.
It was actually
and then
too
at
much.
the end, Chloe says something so funny. She's like, guess what? Scott will never leave us.
Oh yeah, she said Scott will never leave and Kanye will never leave us. I guess you're trapped too. He said, well, you're never leaving me. Well, that's what Tristan said. She's like, oh, okay. But you were just saying that he was never leaving you.
Well, we'll see.
Well, y'all know how that well, anyway, apparently
we'll
the cameras were rolling the moment that Chloe found out about the cheating scandal and him having a baby.
Really?
That's going to be on the show.
Ooh. Well,
But
darling,
yes, y'all.
thank
you
so
so
much
for watching. It is Mary
and Amma.
We invite you guys to like,
Share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below.